You're watching Hey Hey It's Saturday.
G'day. Hey Hey It's Saturday was a hit Aussie TV program. As Daryl would do. It got cancelled 25 years ago, but we're still watching. There's nothing better than finding someone who's uploaded a whole episode of Hey Hey It's Saturday, commercials included.
Here's Daryl and Ossie, a new act from Street.
With Daryl as Groucho.
Crazy Bandito. He traveled cognito.
Brandon El Cheapo.
He thought it was nice, but ended in ice. Ossie's the same.
Glory and fame. He flew through the air.
Rode a mare. He never thought twice, but ended in ice. Street's new Daryl's doubles in raspberry, pineapple, orange pineapple, and new Aussie's ices in cola and lemon. His two famous faces and crazy cluck faces. Thousands to win if you send them in from the back of the packets, as easy as that. Daryl's doubles and Aussie's ices, they're new from Streets, they can't be beat.
You can put it on your phone, laptop, any kind of screen, Game Boy, and cook, clean, and pretend it's Saturday night and Hey Hey It's Saturday is on, making you laugh a minute. Possibly 2 minutes. But that's not the only way we can watch Hey Hey It's Saturday, or should I say enjoy Hey Hey It's Saturday in this day and age. I was down at St. Vinny's and I picked up this old Hey Hey It's Saturday magazine. Now, I wanted to read more this year. I guess this counts. There's words on it. I love the price. Used to be $40, then down to $10. Now it's $7.95. Bargain. And then you got the great Aussie jokes. Can't wait to read one of those. Red Faces, great segment. And much more. 8 free fabulous postcards. Well, that'll be good. So join with me as we read Hey Hey It's Saturday, the magazine, and Andrew Fyfe. Illustration of the great late Ricky May. On the front cover we have Daryl and Ossie. G'day Oz. What's Daryl doing? Oh, he's pushing away Red, Wilbur, Jackie, and the late great John Blackman.
Send no money, ring now.
Love you, John. Awesome. This reminds me of my old maths book in school. That's all I did. A young picture of Darylsomers himself, the host. G'day, Daryl, if you're watching. Daryl always had a furtive imagination. As a youngster, he would take off his aunties and uncles. He seldom brought them back. He was even thrown out of the zoo one day for feeding the monkeys. He was feeding them to the lions. Here we are, Media Watch Press, which was kind of like, if you remember Jay Leno's headlines, where viewers would send in typos from their local paper with hysterical effect. Media Watch Press. Cherokee Stud has come a long way since its inception in 1944, when it started with 1 bull and 75 turkeys. Lost. Vicinity, Corinda Shopping Centre. Brooch. 3 small elephants. Sentimental. Value, please ring. I can kind of make out this phone number. We should call. I've found your brooch with its 3 small elephants. I don't have a telephone. Like that Cold Chisel song, Cheap Wine.
I don't have a telephone. I'm another word away.
As Daryl would do. Let's see. The world's oldest man, Shigekio Izumi, has died at the age of 120. Cause of death unknown. Well, it could have been an accident. The super elderly aren't good drivers, right? But then you would know the cause of death. horrific car accident. Lost and found. Lost. Husband. Gosford Shopping Centre. Wearing collar, a little deaf, and poor sight. Sentimental value. Substantial reward. Phone nag. Found your husband. Lost. One pig dog. From Don Sims Smash Repairs. Last seen driving white XD Ford Chia. Reward offered. Well, that's a one smart pig dog, right, Aussie? Sinus trouble. Shitterton. Now that's the humour I was expecting. Then there's pages and pages of them dressing up. There's more pages of them dressing up than the jokes. The dressing up are jokes. Oh. People we have helped along the way. Kylie Minogue. Everyone always says if it wasn't for Hey Hey, Kylie Minogue would still be on Neighbours. Kamal. He doesn't look back fondly on his time on Hey Hey anymore.
Why are people so unkind?
Oh, here's those fabulous postcards I was threatened with at the start. I'd love to mail you one, but alas. Alas. There's Aussie studying the map. Hope you didn't get lost, Oz. Molly Meldrum. All the best, Molly. Shane Bourne, and of course, this guy. Maurie. Let's read some of their great Aussie jokes and hope they're suitable for modern day broadcast.
Why are people so unkind?
Hold on to your hats. Two snakes were slithering about in the jungle undergrowth when one of them said to the other, "Are we venomous?" "Of course we are," said the second snake. "Oh no," said the first snake. "I just bit my tongue." See? That's an okay joke. I could tell that to my son. Not racist at all. A man and his wife were on safari in darkest Africa. Uh-oh. Now this is the book talking, not me. They were walking cautiously through the jungle when suddenly a huge lion sprang out in front of them, seized the lady between his jaws, and began dragging her off into the jungle. "Shoot!" she screamed at her husband. "Shoot, you fool!" "I can't," he yelled back. "I've run out of film." That's great. That's like Charles Adams humour, dark humour about marriage. That was a fine joke. I bet today they would have changed it where the husband was the one dragged off. Because you can still make fun of men.
Why are people so unkind?
Red faces. 2. I'm sure Red would give me a much lower number for this segment. Maurie Tregonning, the sound engineer. He would find all the sound effects. I did work experience with Maurie Tregonning at his sound equipment hiring out place in Sydney. I forgot I went there. Thanks to my dad for setting it up for me when I was a teenager.
The unusual workplace that I chose is Maurie Tregonning and Associates, the place where I went to work experience.
Yep.
His job is to make sure that
Huh. Forgot about that. Nice bloke. Thanks to all who applied for a 15-year-old girl in the bread shop. The position has now been filled. Guess they all wanted the 15-year-old girl in the bread shop. And there you have it. Well, wasn't that fun? physical media of Hey Hey It's Saturday. A dying breed. But you know what else you can do? Instead of reading or watching Hey Hey It's Saturday, you can listen to the fab podcast, Hey Hey It's the Podcast. I certainly do. They're at 180 episodes by now, hosted by Chris Fresh, Anthony Mitch Mitchell, and of course Paul Jonesy Jones. They go over whole episodes of Hey Hey It's Saturday, recapping and commenting. It's hilarious. They've got the spirit of Hey Hey alive and well. I've certainly subscribed. What's my favorite episode of Hey Hey It's the Podcast, I hear you say? Well, you can't go past episode 67, of course, around the 12-minute mark. Hey Hey has set up a payphone in the middle of Luna Park in Sydney, and they're going to ring it, and whoever answers, they're going to have a nice conversation with. Well, this couple walks up to the phone, it rings, Daryl's on the other end, the man answers, and they say, "What are you up to? Who are you with?" And the man says, "I'm with my best mate's wife, Claire." They get Claire on, and turns out her husband, the man's best friend, is away in Townsville. This is like a modern-day kiss cam scandal. Also, episode 92 of It's the Podcast, the Plucka Duck segment at around 28 minutes. The contestant comes on, Philip Farrell. He wants to win a car, hopefully. And then Daryl says, "Tell us about yourself, Phil." Well, he's waiting for a kidney transplant. But don't worry, his sister is an organ donor. So that's good. On a comedy show. And then he plucks a duck and wins a watch. Great. So yeah, go listen to Hey Hey It's a Podcast. Hunt down your local Goodwill, Salvos or St. Vinny's for a Hey Hey It's Saturday mag. Or just watch the show. It holds up. Isn't that right, Oz? Good night. Thanks for watching. Good night, Aussie. Good night, Red. Wilbur. Russell Gilbert. Livinia Nixon.